Trump has gone absolutely berserk on Truth Social. Let's uncover the truth. I have been given a fresh batch of Donald Trump Truth Social posts, and I am going to read them all without any edits or cuts. This should be fun. Let's read the first one. It goes, quote, Joe Biden refuses to give the 1,850 boxes in Delaware or the 4 boxes that were discovered in Chinatown and then sent to his lawyers in Boston to clean them up. Maybe that's why all of that money from China has gone into his pockets, but I hope not. I went by the Presidential Records Act. Things done correctly. First of all, Joe Biden's lawyers cooperated with the Department of Justice. Second of all, 1,850 boxes is an entirely made-up number. Nowhere has it said that in any reports. And finally, Chinatown, is he talking about the downtown Los Angeles area with the authentic Chinese restaurants? Lots of conspiracies in this first post. Oh, and by the way, Donald Trump did not follow the Presidential Records Act. In fact, the National Archives has documents that allegedly prove that Donald Trump knew he was violating the Presidential Records Act. Not a good first post for Donald, but let's keep it going. Second one reads, quote, Biden continues to bring the world ever closer to nuclear war. I alone am the candidate who can prevent World War III. I will end the killing and bloodshed. And by the way, guys, I'm only laughing because this is absurd. I'm not laughing at the bloodshed, the awful bloodshed in Ukraine. And bring peace to Europe and the world. Okay, Donald Trump will not bring peace to Europe, nor will he bring peace to the world. Donald Trump threatened to pull out of NATO, which would have destabilized Europe, and it would have handed Ukraine and other countries to Putin on a silver platter. Donald Trump is the last guy to bring world peace. Count on that. Next post reads, quote, I've won 2 elections, the second far bigger than the first. That's not true. Donald Trump actually lost 2 popular votes. He only won the first one, and then he lost the second one by more than he won the first one. It was rigged. No, it wasn't rigged. That's been proven wrong by over 60 courts. My endorsement is considered far and away the most powerful in political history. No, it's not. By the way, Donald Trump's presence in the 2022 midterms cost Republicans the Senate, and it nearly cost them the House in an off year. Let's keep reading this long run-on sentence, by the way. Sorry I keep interrupting, but there are just so many lies. I'm blowing away DeSanctimonious in the polls. That's true. And I'm leading Biden and Harris big. That's not true. Whereas DeSantis is losing to both. That's true. I have gotten more people elected than any other human being. I don't think you can even fact check that. That's just an entirely made up statement. Yet I have to listen to these little lightweights like Ron say I can't win. Like the Dems, it's just disinformation. The truth is they can't win. They did win, and they beat you, Donald Trump. Next post, quote, congratulations to a truly great golfer and person, Brooks Koepka, on winning the 2023 PGA Championship. This is already at a young age his 5th major. Why did he put major in quotation marks? It was an actual major that Koepka won this weekend. Pretty amazing stuff. Brooks has a great career ahead of him and has a serious chance of repeating this week's. Donald Trump's turned into a golf analyst now. Serious chance of repeating this week's effort many times into the future. I look forward to watching him this coming week at Trump National, Washington, D.C. A truly great course located on the magnificent Potomac River. Such history for the big live tournament. Wow. Okay, that's why Donald Trump did this post. Not to congratulate Brooks Koepka, but to promote his own golf course and the Saudi Arabian-backed golf tour, because Donald Trump is a traitor. Let's move on to the next post. It reads, quote, the FBI offered Christopher Steele $1 million in order to frame me. That's not true. Not true at all. Why aren't all of the so-called special prosecutors together with their bosses at the DOJ doing something about this? Why aren't people under arrest? Well, you're under arrest, Donald. They spied on my campaign. That's not true. And bribed people all over the place. No evidence to back that up. And then go after me. Yes, because you committed crimes. The people of our once great country won't stand for it. Sounds like a threat there. How much more can they take as the USA goes to hell? MAGA. Quite the campaign message this guy's running on. Next post, quote, our elections are rigged and our borders are broken. How can a country do worse than that? Again, the elections weren't rigged and Donald Trump failed to build the wall and failed to get Mexico to pay for the wall. Next post, quote, good luck to Senator Tim Scott in entering the Republican presidential primary race. It is rapidly loading up with lots of people, and Tim is a big step up from Ron DeSanctimonious, who is totally unelectable. I got opportunity zones done with Tim, don't know what that is. A big deal that has been highly successful. Never heard of it. Good luck, Tim. That's an interestingly, clearly disingenuous post, but he's offering Tim his luck, which means he knows Tim Scott has no chance of winning, which Tim Scott has no chance of winning. Next post, and believe this is the final quote, the final post, it reads, quote, great poll numbers, but the communists are after me. Can't let them succeed. MAGA. So they switch over from calling Democrats communists to tyrants to fascists to Nazis to any political ideology that none of these people know what it means. Actually, there is one more post, and it reads, quote, election interference through the use of the corrupt FBI and DOJ is the 2024 playbook for the radical left Democrats, rhinos, and other lunatics among us. Gotta take a breath here. A lot of capital letters. Hopefully Jim Jordan and our many Republican congressional patriots will stop them cold. Well, we know Jim Jordan's whistleblower was fake and was paid by Kash Patel, so that didn't work out too well. Let's finish this off. The future of our country is counting on it. All honest FBI agents and representatives must step forward now. It is your time. Whoa. This guy is really unhinged, very dangerous. And let me just remind you, this is the man who sent an armed mob to overthrow the United States government and overturn a free and fair election for him. So while these Truth Social posts are funny, and yes, they are funny, it's okay to laugh at them, they're also extremely scary and dangerous that this man is the front runner for the Republican Party. He should be in prison. His phone should be taken away. He should not be able to say these things. But alas, we are waiting. We are waiting on Jack Smith and Merrick Garland. Hopefully they act soon, very soon. And until then, I will keep reading these Truth Social posts because it's crazy.